Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Ro, and today we are going to be finishing this Cowgirl Dreams mini album that I'm making using a lot of ScrapDivaDesigns New Release die sets, plus the Cowgirl Dreams paper collection, also from ScrapDivaDesigns. I will be sharing the links down below so you could check it out, and don't forget to use my code RODA10, that's RHODA10 to save. So we had an earlier video where I shared these other pages that I made using ScrapDivaDesigns die sets. As I said, I will be adding links down below. And then I am adding another two, which will complete my 5 pages. So I have this cowboy hat mini album. I just used I just made a page out of it. So, like I said in my other videos, when it comes to mini albums that are not the usual shape, I usually like to add pockets just to maximize space. I am sorry for the oopsie that I made right here. I was so into like making this project, and then I just started adding the other like bits and pieces for this one, the Saloon mini album, but then I remembered that I was covering that that space right there, so I just like ripped it out just so I have a flat space. So now I have all these pages. This will be the complete number of pages for my mini album. Also right here I went ahead and made some picks using the Cowboy Bundle die set. So I made picks, and they will also like work as page markers or like bookmarks. So this was fun to make. So there's that. And then what I'm gonna do here is, of course, we have to figure out how to put everything together, all the pages together, which is why I will be using a few of scraps that I have from the Cowgirl Dreams collection. And then we are going to make we're gonna cut a few strips just so we can put everything together. Also, you will notice that the pages in this album won't be the same, which is why I thought it's also a fun way to make a mini album, like not your usual album with just like squares and rectangles. So there is that. But in case like you wanted to have like a cleaner look, what you can do is, like, in between pages you can add another page, like another square page or a rectangular page, just so it will look like uniform. So there's that. And now I have my scraps right here, and what I'm gonna do is I am just going to cut strips. So I have 5 pages, so I will cut 5 strips measuring 2.5 and 1.25. So that's 2.5 by 1.25. Also, here's another thing about me, like whenever I mention measurements, I usually mix my halves, quarters with the points. So you might notice me like saying, like for this one, I would say it measures 2.5 by 1.25. So that's how I say it. Sometimes it's easier for me to like say 0.25 than 1/4. So there's that. Again, this is going to be the strips that I will be using to put together all the pages of the mini album. Also, I will be needing a binder ring. I think I use an inch binder ring to put this together. I think that's my usual like go-to size for the binder rings. So I'm just gonna finish cutting all my strips. Again, I am going to need 5, so I have 1 per page. Now that you have all 5 pages, what I'm going to do here is I am going to fold these strips into half. I'm going to fold it on the long side, so that's on the 2.5 side. So I am going to fold it. And then once you're done folding, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sandwich my mini album pages in between that folded strip, because I want to, instead of like just putting that piece right there on one side, I kind of like a clean look. So if you flip it, it will still look kind of like the same. Oh, anyway, so yeah, I sandwiched it and then I just sewed it around. I just sewed around that square that we have right now, and then this is what we have. So the next thing we're doing is we are just going to quickly arrange our pages and figure out like what page goes where, which page goes where, I mean. And then after that, we are going to punch a hole and then put our binder rings. Just a note, I will not be sharing how I embellish this mini album. I will have another video for that, so go check that out once you're done with this one. And yeah, so what I'm saying right here, if you want this to look cleaner, this mini album to look cleaner, what you can do is just add like pages in between that are like rectangular or square and have the same sizes, just so they kind of look uniform. So now that we punched a hole, I just went ahead and put my binder ring, and this is what we have. We have a complete mini album, unembellished for now, but as I said, I will have another video where I will share with you how it looks once it's done embellishing. And now I am just going to put my picks just to get them situated. Just figure out where they're going. For this picks, what I did is I had like they're not stirrers, they are picks, and then I just went ahead and sandwiched like the die cuts. So I double the number of die cuts just so I can sandwich the stick in between, and then that's it. And there you go. So we just have one more that I'm just gonna put in the front for now. And yeah, this is it for now. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. As I said, I will be adding the links down below so you could check out the products that I used to put this mini album together. And as always, thank you so much for watching my videos. I hope if you're not subscribed yet, I hope you subscribe, comment, like on my videos, and that is it for now. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!